All right, we're going to talk about mechanical energy. And mechanical energy is energy that has been acquired by other objects because work has been done on them. So when you lift a book to a certain height, you are doing work to lift that book up. Then that book at that height has some potential energy. So that's potential energy there is mechanical energy. It was energy that was acquired by you when you lifted up the book. So work was done on them. And the same can be held true if I gave an example of kinetic energy. So the mechanical energy can be in the form of either kinetic or potential energy. It can be one or the other, or in any situation you can go from kinetic to potential or potential to kinetic, which would be the case in a pendulum. Anything with mechanical energy has the ability to do work. And we'll look at this video of a famous physics professor, Walter Lewin, who I believe taught at Stanford. And he is actually a living wrecking ball there, a pendulum. And you can see he's going from potential energy at the ends at its maximum height to kinetic energy, and the maximum kinetic energy is in the middle. Okay. But it has the ability to do work. A wrecking ball does work. It can tear down buildings, it can wreck stuff. And in a wrecking ball, you pull the wrecking ball up or you pull it back like a pendulum. It has potential energy when you pull it up, and then you let it go, and by the force of gravity, it will swing into an object. Well, when it's swinging, then it has that kinetic energy. So mechanical energy has the ability to do work. Bowling balls, when they knock down the bowling pins, a blow dart gun, a windmill, a tire jack, all those are kinetic energy forms which are doing work on other objects. And so if we were going to calculate total mechanical energy, it's the sum of the kinetic and the potential energy. And the potential energy could either be elastic potential energy, gravitational potential energy, or both. And I just gave you a simple illustration here where a ball at the top of an inclined plane, if it's stopped there, it's held by something, it's stopped. Its potential energy, let's say, is 10 joules. Well, at that point when it stopped, its kinetic energy is 0. As soon as you let that ball roll down the inclined plane, the potential energy will decrease, the kinetic energy correspondingly increases. At the bottom of the inclined plane, the potential energy will be 0, and the kinetic energy will be 10 joules. So in both places, the total mechanical energy was the same, 10 joules, PE plus KE. And just to summarize, mechanical energy is stored or kinetic energy, so it's potential and or kinetic energy. The total mechanical energy is the sum of the potential and kinetic energies, and that mechanical energy can do work on other objects. It can displace them.